Alright, we're still here at Tabletop Day, and I've got Paolo and John here with me. Say hi, guys.
Hello!
They're doing 40k. They're doing a special scenario called Orks Drift. This is the board they're playing on. Very nice. We're here in the workshop. We've got some blown up tanks already. Some fauna and flora everywhere. Looks sweet. Ah, I like that tree down there. That's cool. Alright, this is what John's going to be using as the defenders.
Defenders indeed.
Got some marines.
Bunch of guard, bunch of marines.
All beautifully painted up. Well done, John.
Thank you very much.
Fully painted army. Some convicts from, what's this company?
Victoria Miniatures.
Victoria Miniatures. Go check them out. They're awesome.
Just noticed the chip on one of the heads. Nice and good.
Some Catachans.
I only did 54 mil stuff. That Victoria. Did some really good stuff.
And a new box of Skions. Is this, are there the Pigeon playing as well?
Pigeon is not going to play, but it's going to come and collect this Titan Princeps here, who's the VIP for this game.
And Paolo's obviously using Orks. Give us a little overview of the scenario, Paolo.
Right, effectively, it's going to be Orks Drift.
If none of you are familiar, it's similar to Orks Drift.
But anyway, yeah, effectively John's forces, the Guard and the Marines, are going to be deploying in this little along abandoned, overgrown outpost. Now, I don't actually have an army planned to start with because what I will be using each turn is random and will just appear from board edges.
Are you rolling on a table or is it?
Yeah, there's a fixed table for it. They're going to be sort of throwing themselves at the Guard defenders, a la the Zulus versus the British, whatever they were. And then it all leads up to sort of one big final assault with the war boss throwing everything he's got left at the defenders, and they just have to survive.
Wicked. Alright, I'll let you guys get...
picked the biggest room in the building.
Yeah, let's get... So, you guys get started, and I'll come back in a little while and see how you guys are doing.
Good.
Right, this is just before turn 1, and I wanted to give you guys a quick overview of what's going on. As you can see, John's troops are all dug in here in the defences, all nicely camouflaged all the way across to there.
We've got ourselves the hospital building here. The idea is between each turn, any of John's casualties go to the hospital building, and then you roll up depending on if it's a guardsman, which is just a standard human, or a marine. And basically for the guardsmen, it's 1 to 3, they're gone for good. 4, 5, 6, they're patched up and sent back out. Marines, 1 or 2, they're down for good. 3 up, they get back up on their feet.
Ah, awesome. And then some boys have been rolled out. There's a unit over here, and another one over here, and another one. Do you roll at the beginning of every turn or the end of every turn? Not that it makes that much difference.
Each of my turns, I get a random amount of random sized units. On John's turn 6, the Storm Raven over there is going to be flying on to pick up nothing. Everything will be dead.
Have you hidden the pilot?
Where is he?
On the officer.
Oh, there he is.
Okay, yeah. John's objective is to keep this guy here alive, who's the he's really important.
Imperial dude.
But yeah, on turn 6, that Storm Raven's coming in to pick this guy up. Now, there is a small possibility I can shoot the Storm Raven down if I get lucky and the right units turn up, but I have to just basically wipe the defenders off the board. He can't be attacked or interacted with by me, but the idea is he needs to get to high ground by the end of, by the time the Storm Raven turns up to get him out of there.
Huh, wicked. Alright.
Alright then, so Orks Drift, end of turn 1. We've had a lot of mobs come back on. We've got some burner boys which are quite terrifyingly creeping up through the foliage. What else have we got? This boys mob was destroyed. They're now back. More boys. More boys. More boys. Some sneaky dudes in here. Some more over here. So I inflicted 7 whole casualties, which was a mob of boys over there. And then took at least 10 in return from the orcs shooting back which some have returned back to their units, but it's looking a bit grim. There's a lot of Ork boys and not enough guns. Oh yeah, we kind of ran out of boys, so this kind of can appeared, which will hopefully blow up.
To be fair though, once I break the cover and I'm out in the open, I think my casualties are going to start piling up nicely.
True, we will soon see as we start turn 2.
You were really unlucky with your armour saves.
Yeah, massively, but that's nothing unusual. Right, turn 2. Okay, so here we go. This is the end of turn 2. Many more Orks came on. We've got some more boys coming in over on this flank. Some more boys here. We had another 2 cans come on. One of them was this pile of smoke here. As the flesh terrors took him out. This one just moved up. Obviously that one assaulted in. We've got some grots on. Some of the boys moved up. These ones being particularly slow. Big boys mob coming up here. So it's looking a bit ropey on this flank. Some more boys in here. And these are moved up. And some more boys there. Those are blurry. But yes, so far I've inflicted 27 Ork casualties. The Orks this turn did a fair few, but most of them come back. The revilers underneath, they took a few casualties, but they both came back. Flesh terrors have taken 2. What else?
I think a couple of guards.
A couple of guard down. One of the devils is down, and 2 of the catch hands, but still in there, man. Need to.
Yeah, I mean, I have rolled like the highest
The
amount
maximum
I could possibly
amount.
roll for 2 turns in a row for that amount of stuff
Terrifying.
turning up.
They did try and snipe the old chaplain here, but failed to do so. But yeah, turn 3. Imperials are going to hopefully strike back.
Not looking too bad.
See how it goes. Okay, so it's the end of the 3rd turn, and it's starting to look a bit grim. The Orks are actually closing in. Their boys are flipping, coming in. You see that there? That's pretty grim. That would be 4 mega knobs. And there's Mr. Princeps, or whatever he is. He's a bit worried now. A couple of smaller units of boys. They've hit combat at the wall here. The revilers, 3 of them got knocked down, but then we thought, what the hell, we'll get back up again. There's only 1 Ork boy left. Harker had an immense overwatch firing, killing 3 and then killed 1 in combat. But the rest of the boys didn't really do a lot. What else has happened? The other can blew up from the crazy rampaging flesh terrors there. But the Orks have breached the line. Blurry, blurry, blurry. First unit of boys in. They're taking out some of the Penal Legion. But yeah, I keep coming back. But there's too many cans and too many boys. So we're about to start turn 4.
We're at the halfway point now. So, to be fair, for the halfway point, and considering I've once again rolled the maximum number of units,
yes, for the 3rd time in a row.
You are, you're holding up pretty good.
Holding the line.
I mean, we've got 1 breach, possibly another one over here, depending on what the
That's
revilers
the thing. I think you're just going to start chipping away now.
This is quite secure here. Yeah, your kill count is currently 60.
60 Orksies. Keeping count on the dice. Yeah, these Cadians. Got some boys coming in.
I'm going to roll to see how many units I get this turn.
Oh god,
Let's
just
see,
if this is another maximum.
Let's see if being on camera makes a
Go on
difference.
then. Yes, it does.
Oh, only up.
Woo!
Okay. Only 3 units this turn.
Yay! Which is kind of handy because you're running out of models. Right, let's start turn 4. See you in a bit. Okay, it's the end of turn 4. The Imperial casualties are starting to pile up a little bit. Penal Legion are almost out. The Princeps bodyguard is ripped to shreds by a mega armoured knob unit, which finally made it into combat. Not many flesh terrors left. 1 survived. He woke up in the hospital with the mega knobs knocking on the door, but he's going to bring the hammer of wrath down on their faces. So we move over to the board. We've got the Orks moving in now. Ever so close. It's too many. too many boys. What happened? What did happen? The Flesh Terrors actually charged this can whilst it was over there. They actually made it. It was a real long shot.
And the can backhanded the pair of them.
Yeah, he kind of just swatted them out of the air with a heroic charge. The stupid Reviler unit in here, they're still alive, but they're tied up with the grots. They can't seem to hurt anything and they just keep falling over.
They have managed to kill a grot.
Yes, but that's about it.
That's impressive.
Including with the Power Fist Sarge. These boys are starting to come round the flank here. And the only thing that's going to stop them is 3 Imperial Legion. Oh yeah.
Yeah, the hospital is looking a bit ropey at the moment.
Especially if you look around the corner here.
The Mega Knobs have basically punched a big hole in the defence line.
It's looking grim.
But they obviously weren't counting on the Flesh Terror who's appeared behind them with a great big hammer.
Exactly. These Ultramarines haven't moved, they're just going to guard the Princeps who's made it up to the top there, eagerly awaiting for extraction. Captain down there, he's going to start making a move around. He's going to try and intercept along with the chaplain.
Oh, I forgot he was there.
He's going to try and intercept those mega noobs.
It's going to turn into a big character brawl.
Yeah, it is, but I don't think I'm going to fare too well. Ultras are charged here. Didn't lose anyone though. These boys are going to have to start making a move back. It's time to start
You have got
regrouping.
88 kills.
88 kills. I've lost, I don't know, almost 20 models now. So this is going to be starting turn 5. Let's see how this one goes. Uh-oh. End of the 5th turn. Orks Drift. This front line of dudes here, they're all fallen. But potentially some of them will be coming back. Because they're well odd. But we'll see that in a second. That's a lot of casualties. This turn it's all gone horribly, horribly wrong. More orcs have joined the fray on the outskirts. But more to the point, they're busting through. Boys here took out Cadian squad. Another unit took out another Cadian squad almost. 2 red berets left in there. Casualties on the command squad there from shots fired. Can has breached the wall. These guys here fighting inept Ultramarines. Still 2 orc boys in there, smashing stuff up. What else do we have?
I think the Princeps has probably wet himself.
Princeps is going to be pooping it. Boys have hit the wall. Combat squad up there with the Princeps waiting. Next turn will be the arrival of the bird. Harker fell. Him and his men are crawling back to the wounded
And
infirmary.
we can honestly blame the Revilers.
The Revilers, yeah. Harker, he fell back after putting up a really good fight. Flamed a couple of units, then got charged and fucked. But the Revilers, that combat squad in there of Revilers, did nothing. I don't think they caused a single wound. Well, they might have caused a few, but nothing of note. And all they did was get pulled down by
Gretchen.
By the hardest orc unit of them all, it would seem. What else have we got? There's more reinforcements coming in the back here. I've just got no guns to stop them now. And the Bane. Yeah. The Mega Knobs. 3 heroes went in there.
I'll be honest, I'm
chaplain.
surprised that all 4 of them are still standing.
Well, yeah. I mean, what? We've got two
are
one
wounded.
But yeah, the captain, the chaplain, and the crazy Flesh Terror sergeant
all ran in and kind of bounced.
ran in, caused a wound, and that's it.
But what's going to happen this turn is the walking wounded is going to pile out of the hospital,
Yes.
and this is where the last stand is going to happen.
It's actually going to become a last stand for sure.
Because it's after this turn, the Thunderhawk turns up.
Yes, beginning of the turn, it's all going to come on.
The Storm Raven.
So I'm going to roll. Oh, blimey, nearly took out the board. I'm going to roll and see how many of these boys come back.
You're on 107 kills.
107 orc kills, apparently. Let's see if I can get a few more before Princeps dies. Okay, so turn 6, here we come. Uh-oh. This is all turn 6, by the way. It's not quite the end. We'll do a little video at the end. But yeah, there's boys everywhere. The Imperials are overrun.
The Princeps has been evacuated onto the Storm Raven, which is going to make it off at the end of the turn. So, and then, well, after this it's variable game length.
He's in there.
Assuming the game ends with Imperial survivors, then it'll be a win for the Imperials. If the game ends because of the survivors being wiped out, it will be a draw.
Just need to hold on to the end of this turn. Just a survivor. One mega armored Norb left. Combat. It's pretty painful in the Imperial turn. For both.
Yeah, they are all, well, everything I've got is literally flooding into the middle of the board.
Will he survive? Mr. Princeps.
He's gone, man. He's out of here.
There's a unit of boys sneaking up. Right, let's see how this turn goes. And we'll do the final. So
You can't win anymore.
he can't win, but he can draw it. So this is the end of turn 6.
Yeah, I can force a draw effectively.
You can see the Orcs have overrun pretty much every single position. Couple of guard left, couple of revilers left, couple of ultras left in there. Took out a can, amazingly, and on the top. But this is it, the Princeps has escaped. He is gone. He is off to go and get executed for neglecting his duty, most probably, making all of the lives lost here pointless. What we got, there's still a bit of combat going on in there. A whole sergeant and Harker and a chaplain left with that fucking double hard, I keep swearing, double hard mega knob in there. That's it, still plenty of orcs. So the deal is, although the Princeps has escaped, we've rolled for the variable turn length, and there will be another turn, so turn 7 is about to commence. I need to survive now, this turn and potentially another turn after that, to win outright. If the Orcs wipe out the remaining survivors, then it's a draw. So, let's start turn 7. Whoa! There's Ash, by the way. He's playing games in the other room. As you can hear them most probably in the background, louder than me. Anyway, let's do this. So, there you have it. The end of turn 7. There was 5 Ultramarines remaining. I needed at least one of them to survive to claim an entire victory for the Imperials, but alas, they failed. Boys up here kicked the last Ultramarine off, and the 4 remaining Ultramarines down here just got absolutely obliterated. So with that, it's actually a draw. The Princeps, although he escaped, the remaining Imperial forces are dead.
A definite moral win for the Imperial forces, though, for getting the Princeps off against impossible odds.
They'll be sending in some more, trying to smash up the Orcs. That's it. That's our contribution to Doom's Dark Side's international tabletop gaming day.
Your final kill count was 141.
141 assorted Orcs, Grots, and Killer Cans nuked at the cost of about 60 Imperial lives.
I mean, you've basically killed what I would normally field in a 1500 point or 2000 point game about 3 times over.
That's not bad. Thank you very much for the game, Polo.
It's good, man, anytime.
Yes, we will have another game soon. There you go, folks. Hope you enjoy this section of the Tabletop Gaming Day. And happy gaming to all of you. See you. Bye.